Good morning friends, today it's 16th of May 2025 and the technical outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty for intraday and short-term time frame is as follows. So yesterday on the day of weekly expiry for Nifty, we have seen a first half of volatility and thereafter a sharp up move to end the session at over and above 25,000 mark, up 1.47%. So yesterday there was a great swings from the lows of 24,600 to 25,144 odd levels with a positive outlook. Since last couple of sessions we have been saying that the outlook remains range to up over and above 24,000 and immediate 24,500 mark, but on the weekly time frame it need to sustain over and above 25 to 50 and 25,500 zone in order to trigger for fresh round of buying interest and short covering towards the all-time highs level. We continue to hold the same outlook. Nifty holding over and above 24,000 mark on a positional time frame and on over and above 24,500 on a short-term time frame remains buy on dip with a resistance at around 25,250, 25,500 zone initially, where a contra trading short bets can be looked, keeping a stop over and above 25,600 on the closing basis. As per open interest data for the next week, 22nd of May 2025, Nifty maximum call build-up is witnessed at around 26,000 and 26,200 strike price, while the maximum put build-up is at around 23,000 and 24,000 strike price, with a lower volume quantum compared to the call option writers. So overall, the bias here again, once we can see that 24,000 is going to act as a decent support for even coming week as per the OI data. For intraday traders, Nifty futures is expected to remain buy on dip, holding over and above 24,850 odd levels. Initially, intraday dips towards 24,880 or 24,600 can be looked for buying interest, keeping a stop below 50 points, while on the higher end 25,280 and 25,400 can be looked as a resistances where a contra trading short bets can be looked into. If we look into Bank Nifty futures, from the intraday lows of 54,625, it made a high close to 55,500 mark before ending the session at 55,400 levels, up 0.89%. The index has formed a kind of triple bottom at around 54,500 mark, holding above which the bias remains buy on dip on all three different time frames, with a resistance at around 56,500 on the higher end. As per the derivatives data for 29th of May expiry, Bank Nifty maximum call build-up is at around 63,000 strike price, while the maximum put build-up is at 55,000 and 50,000 strike price. So overall, as per the OI data also, holding over and above 55,000 mark, the bias remains range to up or buy on dip outlook. For intraday players, Bank Nifty futures intraday holding over and above 54,850 remains buy on dip. The supports will be at around 55,050 and 54,650, while the resistances will be at around 55,950 and 56,200 odd levels. So overall, net both Nifty and Bank Nifty continues to hold buy on dip outlook, since these both indices are holding over and above their crucial support levels for intraday and other midterm time frame. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.